This video has been watched over 40 million times. Because what you're about to see is the moment a street thug made the biggest mistake of his life. It was a quiet Saturday afternoon at Riverside Park. Families everywhere, kids playing, music in the air, and sitting alone on a bench was a 62-year-old man named Marcus. Gray hair, simple clothes. Feeding pigeons from a paper bag, he looked like someone's grandfather. Harmless. Quiet and easy target. And that's exactly what a 6'3" thug covered in tattoos thought when he walked past. Within 60 seconds, this thug would punch Marcus twice in the face, slap him in front of a crowd, humiliate him publicly, and laugh about it. But what this thug didn't know, what nobody in that park knew, was that Marcus's full name was Marcus, the Hammer, Hayes, and those gentle hands feeding pigeons. They had once knocked out 35 professional fighters. Those calm eyes had stared down world champions under the brightest lights in boxing. That quiet old man was one of the most dangerous punchers in heavyweight history, and in exactly 8 minutes, when the thug finally realized who he'd just attacked, his face would go pale white, his tough guy act would crumble, and he'd beg for mercy. But by then, it would be too late. Tyler pulled his fist back. The crowd gasped. "Don't," someone yelled. "Too late, Sears K." Tyler's fist connected with Marcus's jaw with everything he had. The sound echoed across the park like a gunshot. A woman screamed. People jumped back. Tyler's friends froze. But Marcus, his head turned slightly from the impact, maybe 2 inches, and then it slowly rotated back. His expression unchanged, no pain, no anger, no fear, just those calm, steady eyes. Tyler's smile faded. He threw another punch, harder. Fueled by confusion now, SMK direct hit to the cheekbone. Marcus's head snapped to the side again, but when he turned back there was no mark, no blood, no swelling, not even redness. Tyler was breathing hard now, staring at his own knuckles. They hurt. BAD. Like he'd punched a brick wall. "Bro," Jake whispered, backing up. "Something's wrong, we need to leave." But Tyler couldn't process what was happening. This didn't make sense. He'd knocked out guys at the gym with those punches. And this old man looked like nothing happened. A teenager in the crowd whispered to his friend, "Dude, why does that old guy look familiar?" Marcus finally spoke, his voice heavy with sadness. "I tried to warn you. I'm not angry at you, son. I'm sad for you." "Sad for me," Tyler screamed, and then he did it. The move that would haunt him forever. He raised his hand high, and slapped Marcus across the face. Not a punch. A disrespectful, humiliating, open-handed slap, Sirake, the sharpest sound yet. The entire park went silent, because everyone knew. You don't slap someone unless you want to destroy their dignity. Marcus closed his eyes for a moment. When he opened them, there was deep sadness. "Okay," he said quietly. "I tried." Tyler laughed nervously. "You tried what, old man? You gonna cry? You gonna—" That's when Marcus said something that made Tyler's blood run coldly. "I tried to stop this before TY arrived." "Before Cho arrives!" Tyler shouted. Marcus just looked at his watch, 20:47 p.m., then looked toward the park entrance, and smiled sadly. "They're already here." Tyler spun around, and his heart stopped. 3 black SUVs had just pulled up to the park entrance. Doors opening, men in suits stepping out, moving with military precision, all heading straight toward them. The teenager in the crowd suddenly gasped, "Omo I gedi. I came out of ice." He started frantically Googling on his phone. His eyes went wide as plates. "No way, no way." Tyler looked at the kid.
"What? Who is he?"
The teenager turned his phone around, hands shaking. On the screen was a photo from 1989. A younger Marcus Hayes, shirtless, muscles glistening, holding 2 championship belts above his head. Stadium lights blazing behind him. Crowd of 60,000 people going insane. The caption. Before we continue, pause right here. Drop a comment. Have you ever realized too late that you misjudged someone? Let me know below. The teenager kept reading, his voice shaking. Marcus, the Hammer Hayes, retired undefeated, 38-0, 35 wins by knockout. The crowd pressed in closer. Phones recording from every angle. This was the moment everyone would remember. Never lost a single fight. Won the heavyweight championship in 1987 and defended it for 6 years straight. An older man in the crowd shouted, "I saw him fight Levy! This man is a legend!" Another voicey had knocked out Iron Mike Johnson so hard Johnson retired. Tyler's face went from red to white in seconds. The teenager continued. His right hand was measured at 420 pounds of force. That's equivalent to being hit by a small car. Doctors said his punching power was in the top 0.1% of all human beings ever tested. Tyler looked at his own hands. The hands that had just punched Marcus twice. They were shaking uncontrollably now. He holds the record for fastest knockout in heavyweight history, 12 seconds. Jake grabbed Tyler's arm. Bro, we got a Geo, man? No. But Tyler's legs wouldn't move. He was frozen in terror. The suited men had formed a perimeter around the scene now. The leader, a massive guy named David, stepped forward. Mr. Hayes, are you injured? Marcus touched his jaw gently. No, David. I'm all right. David turned to Tyler with eyes like ice. This individual assaulted you on camera. Multiple witnesses. Clear evidence of battery. Tyler's voice came out as a squeak. I didn't know I didn't. Didn't know Moet. David said coldly. That assault is illegal. That you don't hit 62-year-old men in public.
I didn't know who, boss?
Tyler practically screamed. A woman in the crowd shouted.
So you only hit old people if they're not famous? That makes it worse?
The crowd murmured in agreement. Tyler was surrounded now. Suited security guards on all sides. Dozens of cameras recording. A legend standing in front of him, and the full weight of his mistake crushing down. Marcus stepped closer. Tyler flinched backward, raising his hands. Please don't what? Marcus asked softly. Don't hit me. The crowd went silent. This big, tough, tattooed thug who'd been so confident 5 minutes ago was now begging. Marcus looked genuinely sad. You think that's who I am? Someone who hits people weaker than me. Tyler was crying now. Actually crying. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean. Yes, you did. Marcus said firmly but not unkindly. You absolutely meant it. You wanted to humiliate me. You wanted everyone here to see you dominate an old man. Tyler nodded, unable to lie. Do you understand what you've done? Marcus asked. Tyler shook his head, tears streaming. Marcus gestured to the phones. In about 30 minutes, this video will be online. In 2 hours, it'll be viral. By tomorrow morning, millions of people will watch you punch a boxing legend and slap him across the face. Tyler's knees buckled. He literally fell to the ground. Your name, your face, your actions, they're permanent now. This follows you forever, please, Tyler sobbed. I'll do anything, please. David stepped forward with a tablet. We have footage from 6 angles. Clear shots of your face. Audio of your threats. You committed felony assault on camera. He turned the tablet toward Tyler. Crystal clear video of every punch, every shove, every slap. That's 5 years in prison if we press charges. Tyler was hyperventilating now. Please you, I'm so sorry. I'll never, please. Marcus looked at Tyler crumpled on the ground. Then at the crowd. Then at David. I'm not pressing charges.
The crowd ERP tipped.
Are you Saros? He assaulted you? David leaned in close. Mr. Hayes, with all due respect, this man committed a crime. A serious one, he deserves. I know what he deserves, Marcus said quietly. But I also know what he needs. He looked down at Tyler. Stand up. Tyler struggled to his feet, still sobbing. Look at me, Marcus commanded. Tyler forced himself to meet Marcus's eyes. I'm going to give you 2 choices, and you choose or IGHT no do. No thinking, no consulting your friends. You decide in the next 10 seconds. Tyler nodded frantically. Marcus held up one finger. Choice 1, David sends this footage to the police. You get arrested today. Charged with felony assault. Your name gets dragged through every news station. Your family sees what you did. Your future employers see it. Everyone you've ever known watches you attack an old man. You probably do time. Your life as you know it is over. Tyler was shaking. Marcus held up 2 fingers. Choice 2. You show up at my gym Monday morning at 5 a.m. Not 5:05, 5 a.m. You train under me for 6 months. Every single day, no excuses. No quitting. You learn discipline. Respect. What real strength means. He stepped closer. You help me train other young men who are angry like you. Who need direction. Who are one bad decision away from prison. You become part of the solution instead of the problem. Tyler nodded so hard his neck hurt. Choice 2. I choose choice 2. Please, I'm not finished, Marcus said firmly. The crowd was dead silent. If you choose option 2, the footage stays private. You get a second chance. Beat, and hear me clearly. If you miss even Owen Day without a valid reason, if you quit, if you disrespect me or anyone in that gym, even ONCE, David sends everything to the police. And choice 1 becomes your reality.
Understood. Yes, sir. I understand. I'll be there. I swear.
Marcus pulled out a business card. This is the address. I'll see you Monday at 5 a.m. Tyler took the card with both hands like it was made of gold. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, I'll never. Don't thank me yet, Marcus said. You haven't earned forgiveness. You've earned a CXE. What you do with it is up to you. He turned to David. Keep the footage secure. If he shows up and does the work, we delete it in 6 months. If he doesn't, I'll handle it personally, David said. Marcus addressed the crowd now. I know some of you think I'm being too soft. That he deserves punishment. And you're right, he does deserve consequences. He pointed at Tyler. But I was young and angry once too. I made terrible mistakes. And someone gave me a chance. They pointed me toward boxing instead of the streets. That decision saved my life. The crowd was listening, some nodding. This young man is stupid. He's arrogant. He's made horrible choices. But he's not evil. Not yet. And I refuse to watch another young person throw their life away when I have the power to help. An older woman in the crowd started clapping. Then another person. Then another. Soon the whole crowd was applauding. Not for Tyler. For Marcus. For choosing mercy when violence would have been easier. For seeing potential in someone who'd given him every reason not to. Tyler fell to his knees. I won't let you down. I promise I'll be there. Every day. I swear on my life. Monday morning, 4:58 a.m. Marcus was at his gym setting up equipment. David was there too, sitting in the corner with his tablet. The footage queued up, ready to send to police. 4:59 a.m. No Tyler. Marcus didn't look worried. Just prepared for disappointment, because he'd seen this before. People make promises in moments of fear, but following through when no one's watching, that takes character. 50:00 a.m. The gym door burst open. Tyler stumbled in, out of breath, sweating. I'm here! I'm here! I made it! He'd clearly been running. Marcus checked his watch. 50:00 exactly. Cutting it close. I'm sorry. My alarm didn't. No excuses. I'm here. I made it. Marcus studied him for a long moment, then nodded. Get changed. We start with road work. 5 miles. Tyler's eyes went wide. 5 miles. But I just ran here from. Marcus raised an eyebrow. Tyler caught himself. No excuses. I'm ready. Let's go. And he showed up the next day. And the next. And the next. For 6 months straight. Rain. He was there. Sick. He was there. Exhausted from work. He was there. Marcus worked him hard. Harder than he'd ever been worked in his life. Early mornings. Late nights. Brutal training sessions. But something changed in Tyler. The anger started fading. The ego dissolved. He started listening. Learning, growing. He lost 25 pounds of bad weight. Gained discipline, focus, and real confidence. Not the fake tough guy act from before, but genuine self-respect earned through hard work. And after 3 months, Marcus had him start helping with the younger kids. Teaching them what he'd learned. Showing them a different path. At the 6-month mark, Marcus called Tyler into his office. David was there with the tablet. You did it, Marcus said simply. Every day, no excuses. No quitting. Tyler's eyes watered. You saved my life, sir? I was heading nowhere good. You gave me a purpose. Marcus nodded to David. David opened the tablet and permanently deleted all the footage. Gone. Tyler broke down completely. Thank you, thank you. Don't thank me, Marcus said. You did the work, you earned this. Monday morning, 4:50 a.m., Marcus was at his gym, setting up equipment. David was there too, sitting in the corner with his tablet. The footage queued up, ready to send to police. 4:59 a.m., no Tyler. Marcus didn't look worried. Just prepared for disappointment, because he'd seen this before. People make promises in moments of fear, but following through when no one's watching, that takes character. 50:00 a.m., the gym door burst open. Tyler stumbled in, out of breath, sweating. I'm here! I'm here! I made it. He'd clearly been running. Marcus checked his watch. 50:00 exactly. Cutting it close. I'm sorry. My alarm didn't. No excuses. I'm here. I made it. Marcus studied him for a long moment, then nodded. Get changed. We start with road work. 5 miles. Tyler's eyes went wide. 5 miles. But I just ran here from. Marcus raised an eyebrow. Tyler caught himself. No excuses. I'm ready. Let's go. And he showed up the next day, and the next, and the next, for 6 months straight. Rain. He was there. Sick. He was there. Exhausted from work. He was there. Marcus worked him hard. Harder than he'd ever been worked in his life. Early mornings. Late nights. Brutal training sessions. But something changed in Tyler. The anger started fading. The ego dissolved. He started listening. Learning. Growing. He lost 25 pounds of bad weight. Gained discipline, focus, and real confidence. Not the fake tough guy act from before, but genuine self-respect earned through hard work. And after 3 months, Marcus had him start helping with the younger kids, teaching them what he'd learned, showing them a different path. At the 6-month mark, Marcus called Tyler into his office. David was there with the tablet. You did it, Marcus said simply. Every day, no excuses. No quitting. Tyler's eyes watered. You saved my life, sir. I was heading nowhere good. You gave me a purpose. Marcus nodded to David. David opened the tablet and permanently deleted all the footage. Gone. Tyler broke down completely. Thank you, thank you. Don't thank me, Marcus said. You did the work. You earned this. Today, Tyler is one of Marcus's head trainers. He's helped over 50 at-risk youth find discipline and purpose. He tells his story to every new kid who walks in angry and lost. I assaulted a legend, he tells them. And instead of destroying me, he built me up. Don't waste your second chance like I almost did. The video from that day, it did go viral, but not from David. Someone in the crowd had posted it. 67 million views across all platforms. But what people remember isn't the punches, it's the choice. The moment Marcus chose mercy over revenge, building over destroying, hope over punishment. Marcus never wanted fame from this. He still goes to that same park, still feeds the same pigeons, still lives quietly. But he changed a life that day, maybe saved it. And Tyler carries that forward every single day. Here's the lesson. Real power isn't about how hard you can hit. It's about knowing when now to. True strength is choosing mercy when you have every right to seek revenge. And champions aren't just made in the ring. They're made in moments like these. When you choose to build instead of destroy. Drop a comment right now. What's the biggest second chance we've ever been given? Or given to someone else? If this story moved you, type a lie below. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today. More incredible true stories coming soon. I'll see you in the next one.